In order to leverage out of the box functionality of LLM, we need to set up the Jupyter integration. For this, I'm going to set up my Anaconda environment. I'll have to search Anaconda prompt here. From this Anaconda prompt, you will have to set up everything from the scratch. This is my base address, C users HP. Your might be different, might be your name or some other things as well. So I'm going to create a custom Anaconda environment for Jupyter integration, which is isolating different Python and package versions, avoiding potential version clashes, protect the rest of your work, ensures you can always revert to the base environment. From Anaconda prompt, create a new environment by typing conda create -- name long chain underscore env LLM and then space python equals to 3.10.10. This is my Python version, and this long chain underscore NV LLM is my conda environment which I am going to create. Hit enter. You will be uploading everything from the given library. So this is how to create up Anaconda prompt. I'm going Anaconda environment. This is preparing, verifying, executing everything. Here you can see it is just showing everything from the given module. If you want to see how many environment are there in your portal, so you can write conda env space list. So this will be giving all the environment list there. Can you see? Environment 1, environment 2, environment LLM, and base environment is there. So if you want to activate the certain environment, so you will have to type the relevant code. The code is conda activate long chain underscore env LLM. Hit enter. It will activate your respective environment. Can you see? This is just environment everything, and you can see everything is just showing here. Okay, now I can use, I can see what kind of particular values are there, what kind of particular values are going to show here. Okay, so I didn't enter the correct spelling name. Can you see? It's a typing mistake. Activate this long chain env LLM. Can you see? Now it is showing environment LLM respective name at the left hand side. Previously it was base, now it's a env LLM. Now you can check the Python version. So for example, you want to see the Python version, which Python version currently I am going to use. So Python space -V. So can you see it's showing correct Python version 3.10.10. Now if you want to install certain library, so what you will do, you will have to install pip install, and for example I want to install openai python-dotenv and ipykernel. So kernel, make sure you are not making typo error, and jupyterlab. This would be notebook. So I'm going to install first openai, then python.environment, then ipykernel, and then jupyterlab, and then notebook. Hit enter. It will be installing in your system. It will take time. You can also go one by one. You can also install all these library one by one. For example, pip install openai, hit enter, that pip install python -.env, enter, and so on. So you can see everything is just updating and using all the long chain, all the respective library in your given environment, long chain environment LLM. You can add it to the list of Jupyter notebook, and this notebook will be there. Okay, after some times it's just successfully showing that all the relevant libraries are being installed. Now I'm going to install, for example, I'm going to install python -m, not ipykernel kernel, install, and then --user --name, and then long chain _ env LLM. So I'm going to install python, this ipy kernel, going to install username, and then long chain env LLM. So this is going to add everything to the list of Jupyter notebook. Okay, now you can open your Jupyter notebook from this cell. First you need to open your Anaconda navigator. Now once this Anaconda navigator is open, you can go back and find Jupyter notebook. Launch this value. It will open in a respective web browser. Now in localhost, this has been opened. Click on new, and you can see 3 environment are showing here: long chain env, long chain env2, and long chain env LLM, which we created just now. So I'm going to open this LLM, and you will see this Jupyter notebook is just being installed. Okay, you can also switch from here. Also on the right top you can see this drop down menu is showing here: start other kernels, python 3 ipykernel, or env2 or env LLM, which is just created by us only. So I'm going to enlm only and selecting this part. Now you want to open the relevant open API key, you want to fetch this one. So you just go this website platform.openai.com, and you will have to log in from your credential. So I have already provided my credential here. On right top you can see my name is displaying here. You can go back here. If you want to go for payment option, you will have to navigate payment option there. Can you see this is the default payment, pay as you go. You will have to pay at least $5 or the relevant amount to use this credit balance. So if you want to see the credit balance, you can add from here. If you want to see billing history, and you can see this is my billing history. I paid $5 around 13 February, so it's around 15 days, but still I'm having so many credit balance, even I'm using so many things. So using OpenAI's model is a paid service, and you will be charged based on your token consumption. Once you have completed that step, navigate to the main and select API keys. So can you see this is my API key? So many other API keys are there. If you want to create a new secret key, so you create just Gen AI LLM, and I'm going to select default project here and create key here. Copy this key, do not disclose these keys to anyone, and just save it somewhere else. So where I'm going to save it, I'm going to save a new file. So I'm going to open this location where my all the IPY files are there. So this location is C, then users, then HP, then go to new. Inside this new, I'm going to open a text box. This text box, just hit enter. So inside this text box, I'm going to write open underscore API underscore key equals to double quotes, and just pasting my keys there. Just save. Okay, also save as I'm going to show all the files. Yes, I'm having all the environment here. So I'm going to save as config.env. Can you see? I'm just saving in this format. Okay, so here I'm just saving this value there. So I'm going to navigate one more time to my navigate part portal here. Okay, so do not share your API keys with others or expose it in the browser or other client side code. So as an owner of this organizer, you can view and manage all APIs key from this portal. You can see, to protect your account security, OpenAI may automatically disable any API key that has leaked publicly. Okay, so if you want to key you create new API key, you just click on this create open API key. Now what will happen, we have saved everything there. That OpenAI which is pasted in a text file must be in same folder as notebook location. This is the notebook location and this is my API key location. Save this text file as config.py and then I will store this API key and paste the secret key you got from the OpenAI website in config.py. So I'm going to open this notebook. Can you see? I'm going to save as config.py. Let's save it. Okay, so this would be config.py file. Okay, so I'll have to import this file. We create our API key and then we reference our API key. So save this file, close it and rename it .env, and let's use this ipymagic commands to load the environment code in a text file and restart the environment key. Now I'm going to select this file here and going to upload the relevant code file. Here is the setting up the environment for my LLM. So first I need to select this OpenAI. I'm going to create this one. So first I'll need to import config. So let's import. If this module is not there, so I'm going to pip install. So this is going to install configuration in my local Jupyter notebook. Let's move up and run this cell again. Can you see? Now it's not showing any error. I'll have to import OpenAI as well. Okay, so it's not showing error because this is the same file which we imported in that Jupyter notebook, in that anaconda prompt. Now I'm going to write OpenAI equals to config.openai underscore key. Okay, it's not showing because we have not defined this. Now I'm going to assign some OpenAI dot API underscore key equals to API underscore key. Okay, I'm not going to run this cell. I'm going to run this os dot environ dot items, and then you can see these items are there. So if this is not imported, this has not imported, you just go here at the top, import os, and then I can see import os. So many files are showing here from the given library. You can see, so these are all files which we have shown here. So if you want to see the key and items in a different format, you can go back here in a key format. You can see this is all showing key and values. So all these values are showing here. Okay, so if I want to display the same key in a open source file, so I'm going to display this environment there and I can go back here and save this in format. And once I have installed this library, I can see the same file whether it is showing properly or not. So I can see openai value is now showing. Another method is, for example, you want to see the another method. So I'm going to create a new cell. Here I'm going to display method number 2 to access openai from text file. So I'm going to pip install, and from the pip install I'm going to install python-dotenv. So this is already there. So I will have to extend this file. This would be extend.env and then .env. So this is the all env file, and we have imported this text file as well. So these are two methods. First one is the method number 1 to open AI from text file, and this is the method number 1. This was method number 1 to open the text file. Let's go back, convert to markdown. Method number 1 to access openai from code itself. So these are two methods to access these openai, because I do not want anyone to reveal this keys to anyone too. So this is a quick review of how to set up the same file for your keys only. Thank you so much.